Hi, my name's Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to talk to you all about your occipital crown chakra. Something I've not talked about before, but as we approach end times, I'm able to share more information. This is not overly rebellious, this is not overly risky to share, this is general information that's actually spiritual information as well. This is something that's very important if you want to open your astral abilities, astral travel, lucid dreaming, psychic vision, etc. And this will make a lot of sense for you guys because I'll give you some examples if your occipital crown chakra has opened. The crown chakra is made up of different parts. This is going to be the, I'll talk about the different aspects of the crown chakra in the future because, what do I mean crown chakras? All I'm going to say is look at a diagram online of your brain. It's cut into several pieces. There's all different parts of your brain, which I'm not going to go deep into on here because there's certain, keywords and stuff like that and monetization algorithm. Real quick, I'm gonna just do a disclaimer. Disclaimer, I am not a medical doctor. I am not, I'm just talking about spirituality, and spirituality runs along physical law. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about how the physical law and the spiritual law run alongside each other, okay? And yeah, I'm on a specific spot where I'm looking around because it's Florida and you never know in Florida. I'll have to go to, and yeah, in Florida, it's wild. There could be alligators that pop up anywhere. I've had certain videos where I just had a lizard pop up. Just a random lizard pop up out of nowhere. It could just be sitting in your car just around, but yeah, it's good to be aware because I'm in Florida. So, your occipital crown chakra is how you can look behind you without having to look behind you. Why don't I do that in videos? It's because I'm not going to take a chance, and because it's an actual spiritual sense that you should be doing in the astral realm and something during meditation. You can use it when you're in public. You can use it for fun, but when it comes to a certain situation, you want to use the physical over the spiritual. So some people will be too spiritual, some people will be too physical. So if there's someone behind me, I'm gonna look behind me with my physical eyes, not use my occipital eyes, which at the crown chakra. No, I'm gonna turn my head. I'm in Florida, okay? But I'm gonna teach you all about the occipital crown chakra in this video. So before you watch this video, I'd like you to Google the occipital lobe. That's all I'll say because I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about it. This is not, that's it. I'm not, there are certain things I can talk about and certain things I won't because I'm a spiritualist and I'll only talk about spiritual information, but you have to know this is where certain crystals activate. So these activate your super senses. And we have crystals in our brain. You can research that on your own as well because, what do I mean research by? There's certain information you can just find on Google and it'll pop up. You don't need me to talk about it in a video. The things I will take time in a video to talk about is the secrets about it. Things that you really can't find online. So it's the most helpful way to help you guys. So let's talk about what the occipital crown chakra does. So, and this is some really cool information. Make sure you are someone who is all up to date on your vitamins, everything. Make sure you talk to your doctors, etc. Before you do all this yada yada, disclaimer. But you have to know that this is a chakra that will open at some point in your life. It might open later in your life. This has to do with clairvoyance and you seeing visions and you perceiving realities. It literally shows you other worlds. It's your third eye chakra on steroids. Yeah, it's like, it's how your third eye, because you ever wonder, because this is literally your eye, but this is kind of like the movie projector passing it through your eye. You ever see visions in the sky and you're like, oh, is it directly out of my third eye? Your spiritual, your etheric body is very complex. So, yeah, so in essence, you might feel this activate in your life at some point or another. It could be after you wear certain crystals, such as anything between amethyst will activate the occipital crown chakra. Yeah, that's a little secret. For example, amethyst and lapis lazuli opens the throat and the occipital crown. It'll be able to help you cast visions. What do I mean by cast visions? You literally look to see what's in your mind and you cast into reality. What are you doing when you manifest? You're casting your manifestations. You're literally what do I mean by cast? It's literally, you're putting it out there. You cast your word because whenever you talk, you're talking into reality. So that's why I say when people have things to say about you, they're casting the evil eye on you. Oh, I just hit on a gold mine, didn't I? So when people are saying these really bad things about you, they're literally casting negative words at you. When people curse at you, they're casting curse words at you. They're literally cursing you. You wonder why in the Bible it calls it, when God says, whoever blesses you, and what does God mean in the Bible by whoever blesses you will bless you, and whoever curses you will curse you? It basically means when someone speaks, they're casting a reality about you. They're putting something into your existence. So the word has tremendous power. People are like, the word doesn't have power. I mean, meanwhile, that person's living in a living hell on earth because they actually cast the word really bad about themselves. So I'll give you an example. If you say, and you just complain about stuff, then you're going to see more of it because you literally brought it into your existence. So this is kind of like a little movie projector. Yeah, that's a good example. A little movie projector. Yeah, so I'm trying to think. I haven't been to a movie theater in a long time. It's like the theater. Literally, it shoots. I mean, what's the best word? It projects it. There we go. So certain crystals like peridot and peridot will literally take your dreams and manifestations and put it into reality. It'll cast it into reality. So basically, it's something you have in your mind, you'll start seeing outside your mind. Now, cool. So your third eye is like a movie projector. So, what's it like? A cast on a movie? There we go. That's the best way to explain it. So you're gonna see things being projected in your reality. So for people who see all these different things already, maybe you're seeing dreams, etc. So just pay attention to what you see out of your third eye. Now, a little symptom of your occipital crown opening, because this is not the official name of it, although it's the most helpful name, because in cross cultures they have different names that don't really train. I mean, we're speaking English here, so it might be a different name in a different culture. Okay, so I'm teaching about what you guys are understanding me in this video as. It doesn't really matter. The name doesn't matter. I call the occipital crown because that's your crown chakra is made up of different chakras. If you think you just have one little hole as a chakra, like third eye, you have a left third eye and a right third eye. You have a left crown and a right crown. You have a left heart chakra and a right heart chakra. Which side's your heart on? A left solar plexus and the right solar plexus. One's more feminine, one's more masculine. And I'll teach about the law of gender in the future. It's kind of scary how many people don't know about the law of masculine and the law of feminine. The divine feminine, but no, the divine masculine. You really can't have too much of either one. But this crown, I mean, how you know yours is opening or on the verge of opening? What does it mean when it opens? What does it mean when your occipital crown opens? Because your crown will open in stages. This is usually, it can open in any order, depending on how God wants it to open. But literally, pay attention to the back of your head. You might, if you feel that pressure and you know it's nothing physical, and you know 100% it's energy and it's spiritual, your occipital crown is opening. This means that you're about to have upgraded vision abilities and upgraded visual abilities. What else does this do? It helps you perceive the future. So, everything already happened. Everything already happened. When we see sunlight, it's about 8-9 hours late. I'm not sure the exact number. It depends where you live as well. But when you see sunlight hit the ground, that has been sent by the sun a long time ago. It's already happened. Why do you guys think when people do certain readings or whatever, they're able to know what happens next? It's because everything is a certain equation that leads up to a certain event. So no one thing is 100% set in stone. But most things are like pointed to a certain future. And if you're trying to use your occipital crown chakra to predict the future, it's not going to work out like that, because God will always switch it up on you. If you think you know more than God, he will switch it up on you to remind you really quickly. So if you have a whole entire reality that's meant to be this, he'll switch it. Surprise! Surprise! That's why when people, all these fake prophets online, oh, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, and it doesn't happen, and they pretend like they didn't say anything. Like, well, maybe they might have used their occipital crown chakra to be able to see something, but you have to know that God is God, and he'll literally remind you very quickly, like, hey, he'll tell you that he's the Most High. He'll show you. He'll be like, oh, you thought you were right, and then you'll either accept it or you won't accept it, which most people don't accept it. But when you accept it, it's like, okay. But then when you ask God for help opening your occipital crown chakra, you're able to see accurate visions of the future. Most of the time, about 90% of the time, when people predict the future, they'll be incorrect if they're not humble about it, or if they think they know more than they should, etc. Like I said, there's several different realities and several different versions of yourself. All of them are doing different things. So nothing's set in stone. Only thing that is set in stone, only thing that's set in stone is God's love. So your occipital crown chakra will literally help you open your gifts. It will literally help you open things you want to see, your clairvoyance, which leads to clairaudience, claircognizance, etc. So once you're able to see the movie on the TV, remember how I just talked about the cast and the film and the film on the TV? So you're seeing the film on the TV and you're seeing the screen. If you're seeing the screen and you're not able to hear it, you're going to be able to put it together. If you hear it but you're not able to see it, you might not be able to put it together. Certain people who are born deaf or who are deaf will be able to, they'll see things and they'll know stuff is going on and they'll know how to read lips, etc. Same thing when you open this occipital crown chakra, you'll be able to see stuff. You might not hear your guides, you can see them and you understand what they're saying. Sometimes they'll do sign language with you. It's kind of funny because sometimes your angels will literally do sign language. They'll just like point to stuff, etc. But you won't be able to hear them, but you'll be able to see them. Sometimes right after you're able to, when you're able to see them, then you can start hearing them. It's really interesting. But this chakra is very sensitive. So the biggest thing in this video, make sure as much as you can, make sure no one's touching your crown chakra. Especially if you're someone on the verge of being a spiritual leader, etc. Because the crown chakra is very sacred. It's very sensitive. It's very sensitive. Now, let's talk about some crystals that really fit the crown chakra, because I'll talk about crystals more. Anything with amethyst. That's a secret. Anything with amethyst will activate the occipital crown chakra. Now, because I've been doing an amethyst series on my website for a very long time, I usually have one of the necklaces around, because I just keep the necklaces around. I'm actually doing a whole bunch of new ones, so those ones will be surprises. It's actually not here. It's usually in the car. It's usually in the car with me, but I have them on floridastoneman.com, but I'm going to use some of my necklaces as examples because anything with amethyst will activate very specific gifts. Amethyst and lapis opens gifts of psychic vision. Gifts, it helps you connect to St. Michael the Archangel. It helps you connect to being able to perceive different energies. You'll start seeing more outside of your third eye. You'll start having external clairvoyance opened. What about amethyst and rose quartz? Mental peace, clarity. Sometimes a lot of people won't have the blessing they really want or deserve just because they don't have that mental peace. Amethyst and rose quartz helps that. Amethyst and blue lace agate helps you have smooth thoughts, very peaceful thoughts. Amethyst and sodalite helps you be able to turn thoughts off if you really had like a long day. Maybe if you want to be able to hear your guides more, which is really cool. And like I said, this is all, and you have different parts of your crown chakra too. Maybe in the future I'll talk about specific parts of your crown chakra, such as the frontal. I'm not going to say the terms on here because I don't know them, but I'm not going to say them on here just for the sake of algorithm reasons. This is spirituality, not anything physical. Disclaimer again, I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not any kind of neurologist, etc. But make sure you talk to your neurologist as well, because disclaimer, I know how to stay at the top of a YouTube algorithm just by putting as many disclaimers as I possibly can, because I'm teaching spirituality here. But your crown is, once you understand your chakras are broken up into different pieces, I'd like you to actually test something right now. When it comes to you knowing what kind of chakras there are out there, there's there's certain color spectrums that allow you to see, like when you get to pick your mouse pointer and it's a different color, or how you get to pick what's being typed on like a drive or whatever, like Google Drive, for example, and you can pick a certain color just by being very picky and dragging it between the color spectrums. That's exactly how your crown chakra, all your chakras work. So it's like just a little bit of different frequency of each color. So every color has a frequency. And yes, I'm looking behind me again. If I hear footsteps, it better not be an alligator. But the thing is, when it comes to you seeing frequencies and seeing colors, they're all associated with different chakras. Why can some people see their vision so well when it pertains to their manifestations? It's because the solar plexus, like the green, let me not confuse you guys because I'm thinking of peridot. The solar plexus, which is yellow, goes to the heart, which goes to the occipital, which goes to the third eye, which projects your dreams into reality. How do you work on that? By doing it consistently. So let's just say you're manifesting, but you're not good at it. It's because you're probably new to it and you didn't really do it in a past life, so keep trying. So this is just some information that you guys should know. It's really interesting. These are really cool secrets because it gets you thinking about, hey, there's more than 7 chakras. Yes, there are more than 7 chakras. There's over 100 main chakras, but 112 main chakras. It's debatable. People like 124. Like, online, people argue all the time. It doesn't matter how many there are. There's just a bunch that you guys should really know of. It's really good for you to know because you know how your spiritual gifts open and you're able to connect physical and spiritual law. To have your own amethyst, whatever chain, just if I don't have that on the website, I'll include it. I'll include it on the website. For example, if I don't have amethyst and carnelian, I'll add amethyst and carnelian. My goal is to add every gemstone between amethyst on the website very soon, just because they're so powerful. They are so powerful at opening your gifts. If you have any questions, guys, ask them in the comment section. And they're very beautiful. So check out floridastoneman.com if you haven't already. Amethyst is the ultimate crown chakra stone. And if you're wondering why is there the white crown chakra stones and the purple crown chakra, check the color grid and it will give you the answer. So if you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Check out floridastoneman.com for the world's best gemstones, and my new gemstone chains are very cool. They're off the chain. So I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!